we started back in 2015, and all of the lines that we had really that year, we started like in June 2015. We were doing a lot of pro bono work, just trying to get our name out there, working for free. But then we started picking up some brands that were paying brands in the following year in 2016. And there's still, I could think off the top of my head, 4 brands that we have that came from that time. Are there any brands that you have that you started with when you got in the business over 30 years ago?
Yeah, that's a great question too. So I would say the most sacred thing to me in all the interviews that I've been in to say, hey, we want to be your broker, we want to be your sales agency that you go to battle with in the market. The most sacred thing to me is when a manufacturer reaches across the table and says, hey, Nick, we want to hire you in the California market, or hey, Eric, we want to hire you in Tennessee or in the Southeast. So we take that very serious when they do that, and we want to meet and exceed their expectations 100% of the time. Nous Foods is the longest standing manufacturer with us in Nashville. So 1983, they put Randy in business. The unpeeled sliced apple for Cracker Barrel. They did not do that product at the time. Randy worked with Nous, and from what I understand, they drew it out on a napkin, talking to Cracker Barrel and saying, hey, this is what we think we could do for you. And they said, hey, let's test that. And I've been to Nous. I've been to their plants. Today, it went from, that was not even a product for them. Today, there's an entire plant that runs full time and produces nothing but an unpeeled sliced apple. And it's primarily due to the volume from Cracker Barrel. So it's pretty phenomenal story to look around and walk through that plant. And it's pretty cool that was from a success story or a sale made in Nashville years and years ago.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's funny. The one of the 4 brands I was thinking of that I started with in 2016 is Nous.
Oh, it is.
And they've been with us now, 2016 is 2024, 8 years. And just great people, great products, and have been a phenomenal partner. And I always like to say, just I'm sure you do too, like in interviews for new brands, we're looking for long-term partners, not looking for someone here today, gone tomorrow. Want to grow with them. And I think sometimes you can get that feeling too within a conversation with somebody, if they're going to be here, for 6-12 months, and then that's it. They're going to, they change around quite a bit. And sometimes you just have to either know that going in, or pre-vet those, those types of brands that aren't looking necessarily for that. And that's fine. Everybody's looking for something different. But I definitely like the ones that we can grow with, because as brokers, we put a lot of time and effort, as do the manufacturers, into what we do. And it's, we're here to grow new sales.
That's right. And another manufacturer I have to mention too is we represented them in part of our footprint, and, the industry nationalized. And so there were some changes, but we have recently reconnected with Smuckers, Marlon Wendland. He is a phenomenal sales leader. We just value that partnership. We value his friendship, and we value his leadership. Sure. The things that we've learned from him. So working with manufacturers that make you better, even like Riches and Smithfield and companies like that, those are very valuable brands and have made us all better as a company.